AFAF is 10 years old and weighs just 9 kilos. That's a third of what a girl of her age should weigh. Lack of food has taken its toll. AFAF can no longer go to school. She's too weak. She's also had to fight hepatitis, caught probably through drinking dirty water.
Her home and the water are two vital factors for her health over the next couple of days, not even weeks or months.
AFAF and her family live in a remote mountain village in HAJJAH province in Yemen's northwest. It's controlled by the Houthis. AFAF's father HUSSEIN herds sheep for other people. He barely makes enough to feed his family of 7. The regular visits to distant hospitals are more than he can afford. But for his daughter's sake, he tries.
We don't get full like before. I leave the food while I'm still hungry when I find there's little food left and the kids are still eating. I leave the food to them so they're not hungry. I'm able to deal with the hunger, but they can't while we are still poor.
The UN says 2 million Yemeni children need food aid to survive. There is food in the markets, but the price of these vegetables, for instance, has soared, out of reach for most.
We used to get 5 kilos of rice for 1,500 reals before the war, and now we get them for 3,500 reals. And sugar, we used to get a pack for 2,000 reals, and now we get it for 5 to 5,500. And the price of wheat has gone up to 9 to 10,000.
There are many more children like AFAF in Yemen today. So many are malnourished, making them easy prey for diseases like cholera. Doctors in this Sana'a hospital struggle to cope. More than 100 suspected cases have turned up in just one day. And the lives of so many depend upon peace, especially here in the vital port at Hodeidah. 80% of Yemen's food and aid comes in through this port. There is supposed to be a truce between the Houthi rebels and the Yemeni government forces backed by the UAE and Saudi Arabia. But fighters have not withdrawn from the city, so relief for AFAF and the millions like her still seems a long way off. Priyanka, Gupta, Al Jazeera.